So one thing I noticed is that you're also doing wholesale online, selling to, obviously customers log in, they get their pricing, they can place orders through you, all that good stuff. So what I'm looking at here is we are able to, I'm going to create a reordering rule quickly for this, for cases sold of mozzarella. Now, what I can do is I can go to my contacts. For Bob's Pizza Shop, I can give them portal access, meaning I can say, hey, Bob, when you want to place orders, just log into our website and place your orders there. Now, Bob's Pizza Shop, let's go over here. This is what Bob's Pizza Shop looks like. They get this email. They can say, set up your following password to access your Odoo environment. They can do that. And now Bob logs in. So Bob can go to the home page, and again, in Odoo, right, you can go to website and you can build your own websites here. So we can actually go here and edit and create an actual website. For example, you can go like this, drag building blocks down here, have general text, give you a few examples. Something like this, we can say nature is best. Just as a simple example. Now, obviously, your customer will go and see the same thing. They can log in to their site. They can go to shop. So you can see all the products here. If I go into my products in my backend, I can actually publish these on my website by clicking that. So now when your customer goes to the website, they'll see that new product there. And again, whenever I'm in the screen, I'm acting as Bob's Pizza Shop. So Bob can go order the mozzarella here, and Bob, let's go back to my back end. I have the price list set up. So Bob has this John Doe price list of mozzarella for 50% discount when he buys more than 10 cases. And let me just go make sure it's assigned to John Doe or Bob's Pizza Shop. And I can assign this one. Right, I may have to just refresh in real time. So now it's $129 a case, but if he buys 10, he gets them for $65 per case. So if he buys 10 and I add this to cart, Bob's Pizza Shop can check out online and say, I want to pay by credit card, Bob Pizza, whatever the name is. It's all test information. And he can actually go through and process the card right online and enter their payment. All that is and watch what happens here, how it feeds into your accounting and it does all your production and inventory and all that. So Bob sees it's ordered. Bob can easily go back to his portal, see the sale order here, open it up, see the status of the delivery, all that good stuff. From the back end, let's take a look at what happened. Your team goes into sales, looks at their orders. See, we have a new order from Bob's Pizza Shop, and it's been fully invoiced, meaning they've paid. So you can open this up. You can see the invoice here, drill down into it, and see the invoice is marked as paid via this authorized.net transaction, which has been validated. They can see the related payment right through here. Here's that payment. Next, you see all the journal entries posted right through here. See that we've debited AR, credited product sales, and that these entries have been reconciled against this payment via the authorized.net journal with the matching number provided. Next, you go to delivery and you see a delivery order has been generated for the mozzarella shredded 10 cases. And when we check availability, we don't have those in stock. And now what I've done is automatically Odoo will tell me when I go to inventory and I run my scheduler, and you can set this up to run every minute, however frequently you want. But when I go to manufacturing now, Odoo's smart enough to tell me you have to make 10 more cases in order to fulfill a new order that came in. And I can check availability, right? Same concept. I can consume milk. I can create this new lot number. Automatically tells me my date and time consumed by, and I can record the production and mark it as done. And just like that, Again, I have my cost analysis based on the amount of milk I've consumed and the price per milk. You can see how much it cost me to produce 10 cases of unit cost per case here. I can also look at my traceability downstream and see I brought in this milk via an inventory adjustment at this time. I consumed it in a manufacturing order at this time to produce this new lot number here. And you'll see when I go to inventory now, Odoo's smart enough when I run my scheduler to reserve those 10 units just like that. And I can go ahead and process this delivery. So your team obviously would have reserved these. They'd go in, they'd validate, that we're pulling 10 cases from that, I should specify, from that serial number, validate it, ship it out the door. And again, now your traceability report will read, from stock to customer, 10 cases at this time. It went from production to stock at this time. We consumed this milk from this inventory adjustment. So it tracks everything here. And your customer will see when they refresh, obviously this marked as shipped now, and they can open up their invoice right from their portal and see all that. I don't want to download that. So that should give you some visibility into like how you guys would be able to use something like this. Your customers will be able to log in, and everything's going to feed back into your production, into your orders, into your accounting, right? We can go into our accounting and see here our authorized.net. The difference is 650. If I go look at my general ledger, there's my accounts receivable for 650. There's my authorized.net for 650, and my product sales for 650. So you can see everything automatically happening here. And that's what's really cool about all this. I mean, as customers are entering orders online, all this back-end activity is being automated. So that's something to consider for the future. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. The last thing I'd like to talk about is running schedulers. So you saw me run those scheduled automated actions, and you can automate the frequency of those. So I can say, by going to scheduled actions, by run scheduler, you can change this to run every minute, hour, day, week, month in order to automate those activities that I was doing manually. Thanks so much for listening. Let me know if you have questions.